Bandicoot 2, Cortex Strikes Back.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Crash Bandicoot. And we're gonna recording right now, very super early in the morning, probably right at the beginning of the morning, right when the sun is rising. Um, yeah, I'm gonna dive straight into Crash Bandicoot 2 Cortex Strikes Back. Now, I'm still kind of trying to find out a really good camera angle for this, but however, I think it's best to say it's time to hop right into this. So, Crash Bandicoot 2 Cortex Strikes Back, my goodness. By far, my first, believe it or not, my first ever video game of all time. And it's gonna let that epicness sit in, and we're gonna dive straight into it. So, yeah, starting a new game will overwrite the auto save slot. Yeah, just go ahead, I guess. And if you can hear birds in the background, and if you look at the corner of the left side of the camera, you can see daytime. So, yep, I'm recording at the beginning of the day. So, here we go.
Crystals, of course. No,
No. 1 year later.
But Dr. Cortex, to reach full power, we
I
need
saw that
one
Naughty Dog symbol.
crystal. Also, the remaining 25 slave crystals from the surface. How do you expect to retrieve them when we don't have any Earthbound operatives left?
you fool. Do you think I'm unaware of the situation? If we don't have any friends left on the surface, then we'll need to find an enemy.
Crash! 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 Battery is fried. Make yourself useful, big brother, and bring in some battery for me.
Alrighty. I could have been serious. This sounds similar to Twin Sanity, my second favorite Crash Bandicoot game. This is number one, right here, for very special reasons. Man, the nostalgia. My first video game ever in my life. So let me take you back to a time where I was 1.5 years old. Yep, may sound far-fetched as heck, but believe it or not, I was playing video games at 1.5 years old. Yep, 1.5 years old. And from according to my mom, from the best I can get, this was my first video game. And I think, thinking about it now, I really remember this game. You know, this game is really nostalgic to me. It's just it means a lot to me in the world of video games and the world of fiction. So,
Well. If it isn't Crash Bandicoot,
welcome.
welcome. I apologize for the crude means used to bring you here, but I'd rather expect a written invitation would have been turned down. I need your help. Surrounding you are a series of 5 doors. Through each door lies a well-hidden crystal. The crystals look like this. Bring me the crystals, Crash. That is all I will say for now. We will speak again.
Man, just look at all this. Ah, okay. One of my favorite video games of all time. Turtle Woods, let's go. Alright, so I apologize if I might sound a little tired, but I'm gonna try to sound hyperactive as possible because this is one of my favorite video games of all time. And yeah, on the Switch it looks a little strange because I was used to the um PS4 version. So I'm actually just gonna get the gems that I can get, honestly. But fun fact, I don't think I feel like showing it off right now, but I probably should have. But I just want to play through the game normally. So if you actually try to get to the stage without breaking through every box, if you manage to get to the stage without breaking every box, then you actually are rewarded with your first color gem. So how funny is that? And this is actually a secret right here. Actually, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do this first. Yeah, as a kid, I always didn't know that you can do that. I'm going to try to break every box in the stage. Let me see. Oh boy. So this is the secret route. The secret route. Okay. Let me see if I can make this, but let me try to commentate. So, man, where do I even begin? Okay. Alright. Wait, kind of risky. Like I said, where do I even begin? Okay, so, playing video games 1.5 years old, and according to my mom, this was the first video game I ever played in my life. It was this one, so if that's the case, thinking about it, something about this game I always had a deep nostalgic for, and I think that's the reason why, according to my parents, I supposed to have some pretty good memory, so for an ADHD person, I mean, I guess we have good memory. Yes, I did think I mentioned this before, but I do. Secret, guys, I don't know if this is a secret or not. I might have even said it, but yes, I'm a person. Oh my goodness, I think I almost misjumped that. Okay. Um, I think, yeah, I do have ADHD, believe it or not, guys. That's why when I write reviews or do Let's Plays, I get very hyperactive, so that's just a part of who I am, though. My first video game ever. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Shoo. Oh my. Those mushrooms are always a little iffy. Can we get that? Yes, we got it. Yeah. It's so great to play this again and just to see it remastered. It looks so good. You know? So, with Crash 1 and 2, though, I would say those are the definitive versions of the games to play. When it comes to Crash 2, though, that's where I'm going to say things a little bit differently and, like, okay, for a second, I thought I was about to say, like, did I miss a gem? I mean, did I miss a box? This is what I'm actually going to say this right now, just, like, play the original PS1 version, too, if you feel down with it. It's just by nostalgia. It's like, I think I like this remastered version just as much as the PS1 original. And I think the reason as to why, it's because it's my nostalgia. I just can't help it. I really like the PS1 version too.
Well done, Crash. I knew I could rely on you. Now listen carefully. These holograms are hard to maintain. During the course of my intellectual pursuits, I have stumbled across a force that threatens to destroy the world. The crystals are the only means of containing it. The fate of the world is at stake. It is imperative, therefore, that you bring them to me.
Are you there, Crash? 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 Are you there, Crash?
Yes, I am here. But the hard communication thingy, hologram thingy. There are a bit of problems with this remastered though, like it loses a couple of small details that were there in the original version. I mean, come on now, I mean that's yeah, but And no offense, there are some parts of the soundtrack that I honestly prefer in the original game, actually. So it could just be my nostalgia, but there were some tracks, in my opinion, that sound better. Like, I actually prefer the Road to Ruin, um, the original Road to Ruin track more. And I think I even prefer the original track to the Turtle Woods theme more, but oh boy, sucks. Um, so I really do prefer some of the originals tracks more, but that's probably not nostalgia. That's probably my opinion. But oh yeah, interesting thing. If you remember the original, the red gem actually used to be lower, and there used to be a glitch that you could perform in order to snag the red gem. Yeah, to snatch it. So, but in this remastered version, they make sure that you can't pull that cheap little trick off. So they put it higher. If you actually notice. Oh yeah, the Nitro crates make their first debut here. Wow, okay, that was dirty. Can't believe that happened. Okay. The Nitro crates make their debut here, and for some reason in the remastered trilogy, the Insane trilogy, they decide to make them jump really high for some reason. So they're pretty scary and threatening in this version. Oh boy, and the ice physics, they're kind of risky. Sadly, I won't probably get another Aqua invincibility, so just break them that way. Oh boy. Yeah, that's sad. I normally always get Aqua invincibility there. Oh man, it's a massive shame, but it's fine. Oh yeah, the secret routes, will I be showing them off? Yeah, just to show off, honestly. I want to show off the game. So, what about the secret stages? I don't know, you might need some of the color gems. So, yeah, sorry if I won't be able to show off everything, but I'll try to show off the best I can of this game. Plus, I really like this game. It's one of my favorite games of all time. Of course, I want to show a lot of it off to you guys. So it's only a matter of time that I finally do a Let's Play on the first video game I've ever played in my life. How epic is that? I mean, what can I say? It's a great game. It's the definition of a great sequel. One of my favorite sequels of all time. Honestly, it's just like the soundtrack, the gameplay, just like the story. Like, what can I say? It's all just great. It all just makes it. There's really nothing much to say.
So, you are taking Cortex crystal. Yet you have acquired a gem. Interesting. Well, Crash, notice, as long as you are allied with Cortex, you are my sworn enemy, and I will do anything in my power to stop you. If the fate of the world is truly your concern, you must gather the gems, not the crystals. If you obtain all 42 gems, I can use them to focus a laser. Yes, a laser beam that will destroy Cortex and the space station he has created. Until then, I must use my forces to stop you from gathering crystals.
Yeah, Nitrous Brio is kind of a good guy in this game. Yeah. But the weird thing is that for the rest of the series, spoiler alert, he's actually not going to be a good guy. He actually goes back to being a bad guy, and there's no story explanation at all for that. So just like, it's like, really? It's just like, I don't know. Even, I think as a kid, that always kind of bothered me, that continuity era of Brio, like, oh, I'm a good guy, and, I'm a good guy in the second game now. I found my redemption. I learned to become a better person. Like, oh, I'm broken, you know. I'm a broken villain. That you know, turned good guy. But, like, But the rest of the series, I don't know what the heck happened, but like, they made Brio a bad guy again. I don't know. I guess people just love him as a bad guy more. Maybe that's what it is. However, at the end of the day, it could be kind of worth it because when we get to Mind of a Mutant in the future, I'm gonna play those games as well. When we get to Mind of a Mutant, Crash Mind of a Mutant. Honestly, Brio is one of the best parts about this game, and about that game, he is one of the best parts about that game, and he really shines as a villain in that. So that could be the reason why I don't know, he just works better as a villain, maybe. Not sure, but that continuity error always kind of bugged me. Like, no joke. So, even when I was little. Man, I just really like that. The whole... The nostalgia, man, it just hits hard. It hits hard. Yeah, we can't go to the secret route because of the gym. Oh boy. We didn't get the blue gem, but... There is a tactic, actually, for beating it. It makes me wonder why didn't I do that, but... I don't know. I'm not going for 100% completion. I'm just going to do regular percent. And I will do the same thing where I'll show off the 100% ending. Because I'm pretty sure I do have my save file of the 100% completion on here. Just like... Yeah, I think you were supposed to break some boxes in that blue gem path, but oh well. Yeah, it's just... What can I say? It improves everything from the first game, honestly. Like, the looks, the design, the stages themselves, the control. I mean, like... Well, the controls are still good, but, like... The controls are great. I mean...
3 crystals. Not bad.
Just everything, they just kind of improved it, in my opinion.
I need to conserve power. I will communicate with you again after you retrieve the 5th crystal.
Like, that first game was, like, a really... Wow, I missed 2 gems on that game. Oh, you wanna know what it could be it was? There was a timer in the corner, but then I was too busy on talking about the game that I couldn't... that I couldn't really get to that, so... So there is a tactic where you don't break certain checkpoint boxes, so you have to kill yourself at the end of the stage in the game. And it will spawn you back. So there is a way to get, like, more than 1 gem in the game. In the stage, actually, so... Finally, I have Aqua Invincibility. I don't know what happened there in Snow Go, but... Yep, and this game is this is the game to introduce snow levels in Crash Bandicoot. So how epic is that? So, and who would have known that snow stages would go on to become some of the best stages in Crash Bandicoot, and memorable ones too. Honestly, what can I say? I mean, just it's nostalgic. It's a very special game for me. Everything about it, the gameplay. Oh, dang it. I thought I could kill him right before my invincibility ran up, but oh well. Oh, dang, these guys are hard to hit. They've always been, like, threatening from, like, their hitboxes and this and that, but... Nice. Yeah, we're not going for the 100% completion, so I might as well just skip that, but... There is a little trick in the original version of the game to, like, skip the whole pit sequence, but I think in the Insane Trilogy, they might have blocked that out. Oh yeah, they introduced the metal crates here, yeah, that's another thing too. This is where certain boxes make their debut. Okay. I don't know how I'm gonna make it back there, but let's see if we can do that. I'm pretty sure these are life boxes here, so yeah, we need extra lives. Let's get them. Just this has some of my favorite music in any video game. Honestly, it's just like, dang, nostalgia, man. It hits hard. It hits really hard. Just, I really don't have that much to say. Just the gameplay is great. The soundtrack is great. The controls are great. And it's so nice to see this remaster. Just like, this game just has that to it. It's like you see how hyped I get when I talk about this game. Oh boy, watch out. And in the first part of the game, I know you guys want to hear me talk about the game. Well, I will talk about the game, but like, just like, I'll talk about the game as it goes on. And I don't want to, like, because I remember in the first part of the Crash Bandicoot Let's Play series, I remember that first part when I was playing the first game, I was doing nothing but just talking about my personal stuff, and I only got to talk about some of the stuff, but so I don't want to bore you guys with that, but I have to let you guys know because some of that stuff is important, has to do with my life, so. But now I got that stuff out of the way, let's do some good old-fashioned fun let's playing, Now this is a cool stage. Obviously, this type of stage wasn't the first one, but this one is nostalgic because like I think it's just more epic, honestly. You gotta jump the mines, you gotta dodge some stuff, and it's platforming. Wow, I already ran past it. Always really liked the music. The music was well done. The soundtrack for the boulder chasing sequences in the first game were good, but this one like does a solid job of making you feel like you're running from something scary. It's like it's just everything, man. Just like the soundtrack, the gameplay. I love it. I like it so much. Can I do this? Yeah. For some reason, the original games, it was always so hard to do, but now I'm a pro at it in the Insane Trilogy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Twin Sanity is also another one I can't wait until we get to. Because that is honestly my second favorite. Uh-oh. But okay, I still managed to make it. I like this game. It's so nostalgic and fun. I think it still holds up to this day. Especially the Insane Trilogy version. But go play the original version for nostalgic. Oh yeah, there's those speed pad thingies. Oh boy. Oh goodness. Goodness gracious! Yeah, got the gem. Do. So yeah, there's most of the time where you guys will hear me talk about the game, but like you'll also hear me talk about well honestly, you may hear me talk about my personal life every now and then, but side thingies, but so but you'll mostly see me just having fun with this game and having a trip down memory lane, trip down nostalgia lane, and as a game itself, not just nostalgia, but as a game itself, it's really great. But just that nostalgia, man, just adds that extra, to it. Like you see, I'm really getting into the game right now, which is weird because I remember in the original game, Cortex talked to you from the hologram before you faced off against Ripperoo. So it's just like, And I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be the same waterfall from Crash 1. And I noticed all these cool details, but he's got all these library stuff. All these books. I really don't know how young me didn't... I don't know how I didn't notice this before, but I didn't notice all this book stuff here before, which was funny. Nice little details. Like, Ripperoo kind of, like, becoming highly intelligent is actually kind of in continuity with the alternate ending, 100% ending from the original first game, actually. Oh, spin him! Okay, there we go. Ooh! Okay, let me see if I can remember the pattern here. Okay, is it here? Oh boy. Okay. I think it's here we have to stand. I guess it's muscle memory. That's it. We won. Ripperoo is down and out again. Funny how that's a wig. So it's nice to see Ripperoo back. Alrighty. Yeah, this is the thing. We don't go right into the next warp room. We actually gotta use it. And yeah, that's right. In the original version, the bosses, you couldn't just play the bosses just like that. That's right.
I see that Ripperoo failed to prove much of a challenge yet again. But back to business. There are crystals to be gathered, 20 to be exact. The planets will align shortly, all 13 of them, and this will create a power great enough to rip the Earth apart. Properly utilized, however, the crystals can absorb and contain the energy.
Crash, is that you? I've been looking everywhere. I don't have much time to tell you this. You have to be careful. Trusting Cortex seems a little unwise, Crash. I can't keep the data path open much longer. You need to...
So yeah, definitely raising the stakes compared to last time. And if you guys just happen to not hear the audio, I'm terribly sorry about that. So yeah, that's right. You couldn't play the boss fights. Yeah. And the funny thing is that one last thing before I kind of end off my first part. Funny enough is that you actually have to. There's the dance. So the funny thing about that is that you actually had to put in a certain code, like not a code, but like type in a certain button combination in order to. I like his idle animations. Funny. So apparently you're supposed to put in like a small little button combination. I actually forgot how to do it, but you had to do that in the original game in order to play the boss fights again. So that's how you had to do that. But now they're just playable, just like this. So. And funny enough, if I remember correctly, in terms of the Insane Trilogy, the game I'm playing right now, there is a certain glitch that you can perform. So it has to be the animation where Crash is like playing with the Wumpa Fruit with Aku Aku. Or, you know, he's like, or he's like playing with it, and then he throws it high up in the air, so it's very funny. And here is Coco, like the same thing in the first game. So yes, we want her to join our adventure. So without further ado, I think, and here's Polar. Yay, he's here. There's Polar. And yes, I am aware of that secret that you can get multiple lives, but hey, I'm a pro now, and yeah, I don't support that animal abuse thing, so nope. Yes, I'm that sensitive about it. And, I'm a pro at this game. I can rack up, not boast, but I'm a pro at this game. I can rack up lives like nothing. So yeah, I don't care what people say. Yeah. I'm gonna end up the review right here. Not the review, the let's play. The let's play. I'm gonna end off the first let's play part right here, and yeah, that is it for this first part of Crash Bandicoot 2: Cortex Strikes Back. On that epic note of Crash doing that epic awesome dance, I'm gonna end it right there. So don't be shy. Go ahead and like the video, and be sure to subscribe to my channel if you like the content on my channel. And stay tuned for next time, where I'll be completing the second warp room. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for next time. And let's go on Kong Spideyzilla says, peace out. And it's time to end on Coco just looking up on her phone. So, which is probably what I'm going to do right now. So, thank you guys so much for watching. And like I said before, stay tuned for next time, and peace out.